Yeah, and we're going with the Ryu instead of the Ken to start things off. I know we have
Yeah.
the option between both. But Haze, more proficient with that Diddy Kong. Is there a secondary? I don't think there is.
Yeah, he's experimented with Rob a couple of times in the past, and it's gone well enough to where he has it in the back pocket, but he is primarily known for that Diddy Kong, of course. Really taking advantage of the movement options that Diddy Kong has. That's something that, I mean, as good as Rob is, you can definitely tell that like the movement options is what makes Haze's Diddy Kong so special.
Yeah.
Wow,
I love that high barrel there too. Just
Yeah.
trying to avoid the whole situation and landed and avoided a pretty bad punish that could have come the way there. But Synnister, I mean, this looks like Ryu from Streets, all right. I'm seeing the Hadokens, I'm seeing the neutral, and I'm seeing the jab Shoryuken. That's a staple in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, the Shoryu right there. I mean, Ryu, I mean, very strong character here. I mean, both in the Street Fighter games and in Smash. And I mean, Synnister really taking full advantage of that. I mean, I think it's interesting that he went with the Ryu over the Ken. Definitely paying off so far, but it is interesting. But look at this edge guard.
Wow. Great use of the monkey flip to just get that command grab, get the, like, it is by definition a spike, but it's like the weakest one in the game.
But you can gimp characters like Ryu with it though, so
yeah, exactly. If you don't have any jump left, any up B left, like that'll do you in.
Yeah, when Haze is able to get creative with his punishes, that's really when he's able to take names, really take sets off of really good players. I feel like that's like, again, like the movement option, being able to use that to mix things up. It just gave him so much pressure in the air to be able to pull off that edge guard.
Yeah, and I think I am seeing why we went with Ryu instead of Ken here. And I think it mostly comes down to Shakunetsu.
Yes.
Having the ability to play a more distant game from this Diddy Kong, rather than being reliant on being up in the face and getting combos, I can see the appeal in that, especially with, whoa, collar cancel, hello.
Point blank side B. You do not see that every day, but I mean, sometimes at the highest level where something that would be considered a noob option, when it gets pulled out, it gets, it gets done very efficiently, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and using the momentum from the down smash there as well. It's a trick that I still don't fully understand, but I love seeing it.
Yeah, no, we'd love to see it for sure, but I mean, we have a pretty decent lead here for Synnister, but you have to be careful for that banana combo, so have to be, I mean, I think he I don't know if he meant to grab it or intentionally slip on it, but oh wow.
Oh no, the shield break and
shield breaker. Whew, wow, Synnister with a pretty decisive victory. I think one of the things about these Street Fighter characters is that whenever they win, their hits just like hit so hard. Like the base on something like some of those attacks.
Oh yeah.
Like it shakes you.
I love the Street Fighter sound effects.
Yeah. It's like, it's such an intangible and like not technical thing at all, but like it's such an unanalysis to make, but like the aura is just different. You know what I mean?
No, it is. It really is though.
But
yeah, I love Synnister picking the Ryu here, because again, like, I think being able to play that neutral, play that distance game against a Diddy Kong is a very important thing to do, and that's why I think we see the Rob in front of us right now.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about the Rob. He has a very solid Rob. I feel like the movement options with Diddy Kong weren't as efficient against the Ryu during game one, so maybe you have a little more of a quote-unquote simpler character, but Rob just has so many dominant ways of establishing space.
Yeah, making up for the dodger that is Zamba. We've got the projectile game coming out from the Rob here instead, and this is something that can definitely, especially compared to Diddy Kong, match the Ryu game and neutral game of projectiles a lot better.
Yeah.
So I do like the swap here. However, it does potentially lock you into a situation where now Synnister, if pushed to a game 3, can jump over to Ken.
Yeah.
Might not need to. Whoa, that didn't quite kill. But if you get to jump over to Ken, then you're going to have a better combo game against a much bigger body.
Yeah.
And Rob is principal to that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, a character like Ryu is definitely better into Diddy Kong, where you have that neutral B projectile that's so incredibly strong, and also being able to reuse smaller attacks like down tilt into that neutral B against a bigger body like Rob, where you can sort of like SDI out and like sort of the punishes are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're seeing it come out here, 71%, having just taken the stock on Haze. Side B gonna do some damage. The gyro not gonna come down fast enough to interrupt the last hit. Ooh, just barely getting by that back air. Synnister is gonna go down.
And I mean, we saw the edge guarding. That was how Haze was able to take that one stock during the previous game, and we see him take a stock again via that edge guarding. That's definitely giving me a crucial key to the matchup. And oh wow,
yeah, these shocking
that did so much damage.
It's a really good projectile, and again, this is why you saw the Ryu come out, because it holds down the neutral for you.
Yeah, and I know Haze tried to catch him with a little bit of a trick there, but Synnister is having none of it, honestly. Playing pretty dominantly throughout this game, too.
Yeah. Look, I know it's intentional that Ken has a multi-hit Shoryuken and Ryu has a single hit, but my god, the strength you feel with that single hit is just, it's beefy. I love it.
It definitely, like, throws you off a little bit and, like, makes you approach the game a little bit
differently.
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh, my god! Hey! Hello! Synnister's here!
Oh, my goodness. And Synnister had to sort of, like, he was shocked himself that he was able to pull that off, man. Wow. Synnister.
Yeah,
Man, the Sin Brothers are here, man.
On my second monitor right now, and I just saw in the player cam. Like, when the replay comes up, look in the player cam when that combo is happening. Because Synnister's mouth just dropped open for a second and was like, wait.
His reaction was priceless. Man. Now, the Sin Brothers are here today, man. Level 6 getting that huge upset over Apple Reviewer. Synnister saying 2 can play that game and gets a big win of his own.
I'm Synnister, and I'm level 6, the Smash Brothers.
Oh, man. I love that, but... Yeah, this was just overall such a good match. I mean, this edgeguard was really good, but we didn't see that kind of air-to-air combat all that much. I feel like Synnister is able to stay grounded for most of this match to his advantage.
Yeah, and Melon in the chat called it out very well there. For being an upset, that was an insanely one-sided match at the end.
Yeah. No, it ended up being pretty dominant.
Synnister just kind of had Haze's number throughout the entire thing. Picked the better character at the beginning there. That shield break.
Crazy.
Man,
he got
it is an upset factor of 1, but an upset's an upset. All right, hey, don't downplay this. Don't downplay this.
Exactly. This got PR implications, honestly.
Yeah,
it'll definitely be interesting.
The New Jersey PR will never recover.
Exactly, but yeah, no, this was overall a very good.
Yeah, watch the player cam. Watch the player cam. Okay, so he gets the down throw, and you see the realization hit.
Yeah, no, that was incredible from Synnister. Getting that tech chase, the trap on the platform right there. That's why Talent City's Talent City, man. You sometimes get stuff like that, and it was
it do be a crazy little stage.
Yeah, a little funny little
I wasn't a stretcher, but it felt like it.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, looking at the rest of this bracket, man, we got some very interesting matches here. We've had some notable matches. We haven't had, like, crazy upsets other than level 6 over Apple Reviewer, but...
That was a huge upset.
Yeah, that was a huge upset. But in terms of some more notable matches, Delta Force actually got taken to Game 3 by M&I, which is interesting. Crimson Abe took BB into Game 3. But before we go on to the rest of this bracket, I believe we have some ads to run. So in terms of just, organizations you need to support, Collision, helping make a lot of these events in New Jersey possible with Fusion, helping out with other events. Make sure you support them on all social media platforms.
Yeah, and hey, if you happen to be in New England, whoa, then you might want to go to Bay State Beatdown, or more specifically, Gay State Beatdown. Woo! This was actually the first event last year that I ever did commentary for Smash.
Wow.
Live, and it's really good. This is a great process, a great charity event.
Yes.
For the entire month of June, all proceeds, I believe all event venue goes towards the Trevor Project.
Yeah.
And for Bay State Beatdown, particularly this upcoming week, this Thursday, June 13th, 2024, Gay State Beatdown is giving a lot more as well. There's incentives, there's donations. If you happen to be in the area and want to hit up a critical mass major, soon after that, there's going to be a raffle. For everyone who enters has a chance to get free entry into critical mass. There's a whole lot going on. It's going to be a grand old time. I'm going to be there. So, say hi to me. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we still have Fusion going on every week here in Rahway. I mean, this is one of the premier locals in all of Tri-State. We have this beautiful venue here. You have the stacked brackets where even if you don't do well, there's still redemption. Being here in Rahway is just an amazing area, an amazing tournament to go to. And we also have Xeno Weeklies, of course. Xeno is just like one of the, again, biggest locals in Tri-State, being in the heart of Chinatown in New York. Venue $8, entry $7, so a pretty accessible tournament as well. Make sure you support the House of 3K on Devon 3000. Hashtag free House of 3K, of course. But yeah, man, that was a very nice little start to the bracket, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, and one more thing as well for Gay State Beatdown. It does still work here. I was just checking if it did. But you can do !Trevor Project to get the specific fundraiser that we have for Gay State Beatdown in particular. There are some goals and stretch goals. I think it's all explained on that website. I just typed it in chat. So if you want to type it in chat as well, you can just go over there to that link and, you know, donate to a good cause.